Hi, my name is Jacob and welcome to a new episode of HosErof. Today we'll be looking at the Nativity Gospel response that's said during the raising of incense. We chose this Gospel response for two main reasons. Firstly, because it's said during the raising of incense, which is before liturgy starts, most of us actually tend to miss it, unfortunately, as we arrive either right as liturgy is starting or even later during the Mass. And the second reason is that this Gospel response has several deep theological meanings. So let's look at this hymn together.
The one without flesh became flesh, and the Logos became incarnate. The one without beginning was born. The one outside of time became subject to time.
In English, the words are, the one without flesh became flesh, and the Logos became incarnate. The one without beginning was born, and the one outside of time became subject to time. I have actually heard it explained before that because God is so all-encompassing, it's often easier to describe who God is not, or the characteristics that He does not have, instead of describing who God is. So in that same vein, if you look at the Coptic translation of this Gospel response, we can see that same pattern. And in Coptic, the word ut, spelled A-T, is a negation prefix that when placed before words, it negates the meaning of the word following it. So let's look at some examples. Pi ut sarex, meaning without flesh, or pi ut arshi, meaning without beginning, or even pi ut seyu, which means not contained within or outside of. So following later in the hymn, ekronos, in total it means not contained within time. So as we can see, there's a clear emphasis here on the negation aspect, or on the word without. So what's the meaning that the Church is trying to teach us here? It's reminding us that God has no beginning. God has no flesh. God is not bound by time. And yet He left all of this and became subject to our limited worlds to save us. And it's a reminder that God humbled Himself and was incarnate to become man to save us, which of course is the true meaning of Christmas. So I hope that we're able to encourage each other to try and attend liturgy earlier, so we can hear this beautiful Gospel response. And God bless you all. Merry Christmas.
جبیات سارکس آفچی سارکس اوه بیدوس آفخثایبی آتارشی آفرهیت بیاد سیو افشو بیخاو خورونوس